From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And happy Wednesday and final day of winter. Bi-Mart Sky Cam today looking good. Look at those lights outside, 28 degrees, a little bit of a chilly start to our morning. The feels like temp is 24, so do bundle up, grab a coat. It's going to be cold at the bus stop for the kiddos. Temperatures elsewhere around the area still on the cool side. Most of us sitting and hovering right around the freezing level. A little bit warmer in the foothills of the Blues. Now here's what's headed your way today. Most impactful will be the wind, and that's going to be all through our area. 20 to 35 mile an hour gusts, some gusts up to 55 miles an hour. And I know this is the advisory area, but we're going to see wind pretty much all the way through the Columbia Basin. Planning your day, again, chilly out the door. Look at this, 40s and 50s by the middle of the day, and we'll start to see those showers moving in, at least in the Ellensburg area, a little bit later in the day. So just to recap, a quiet start today. We'll see increasing clouds later in the afternoon, showers and mountain snow kicking up in both the Blues and the Cascades, and then here comes the wind. So lots going on there. All right, get ready for our 6 o'clock Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, 2 wrongful death lawsuits filed on behalf of the families of 2 people who were killed in separate crashes. One of those crashes involving an off-duty trooper. We have the details on those lawsuits.
Plus, a local high school dance team is being honored and recognized for their big accomplishments this season. And we have all the details.
Also coming up, new rules set to go into effect this month that could make it harder for some people to get their Social Security benefits. It's all on Good Morning Northwest, which starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Jade Elliott. It is Wednesday, March 19th, and we want to start off with your top stories and some continuing coverage this morning. Tamaki Law has filed 2 wrongful death lawsuits on behalf of the families of 2 people who were killed in crashes earlier this month, both of them in Benton County. One of those crashes involving an off-duty trooper.
That's right, and the attorney handling these cases says these deaths were preventable. Our Emily Goodell has more on this story.
The fatalities happened just 10 miles and 20 minutes apart, claiming 2 lives and leaving loved ones behind.
There's no amount of money that obviously can bring them back, but under the justice system that we are involved in, the claim is going to be very significant, yet to be determined, but it's going to be very significant.
One lawsuit filed on behalf of the family of 20-year-old Yasser Sanchez.
Very, very hard worker, great brother, very close to his family.
Family who spoke to Apple Valley News Now's Austin Reed earlier this month about their loss.
That is Joseph. It's like the son for my family. And now we lost Joseph and we are destroyed for no.
The family suing off-duty state trooper Sarah Clayson, who authorities say failed to yield the right-of-way while making a left-hand turn onto State Route 240 in Richland and crashed into Sanchez's motorcycle.
From the preliminary police report, from investigation that we have done so far, there's a really strong likelihood of her intoxication.
Another lawsuit filed on behalf of the family of 35-year-old Anthony Aguirre.
He has a couple children, also family, another very hard worker trying to support his family. You just can't prepare yourself for something like that.
His family suing driver Matthew Mason, who authorities say crossed the center line on State Route 224 in Benton City at a high rate of speed and crashed into Aguirre's car head-on.
As we've done our investigation, it's been clear that the drivers of both of these instances were negligent, likely impaired, and because of that, the family is seeking justice, seeking changes, and seeking an opportunity to be heard and to allow their loved ones to have their day in court and to let people know who they are and the loss that comes from such a terrible tragedy like this.
Outside prosecutors have stepped in both cases. Mason has been charged with vehicular homicide under the influence, but no charges yet for Clayson. Reporting from the Yakima Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Emily. Turning to a crime alert now, authorities are trying to find and arrest this man. His name is Raul Morfin Diaz. Right now, the U.S. Marshals Pacific Northwest Violent Offender Task Force, as well as the Walla Walla County Sheriff's Office, are looking for him, saying he's wanted for rape of a child in the first degree and also for 2 counts of child molestation, also in the first degree. The man's whereabouts are unknown at this time, but the U.S. Marshals are offering up to $1,000 for any information leading to his arrest. If you know anything about this, contact authorities immediately.
Now this morning we are learning more about a reported kidnapping that happened in Yakima. It turned out actually to be a prank involving military members. We heard from a spokesperson for the Army's 7th Infantry Division. They are saying that several of their members showed up to a Target parking lot, pulled a fellow service member into a van, and then took off while one of them shouted kidnapping. Well, people who saw this, as you can imagine, were alarmed, so they called 911. Police learned that it was all a prank once they caught up to that van. Yakima police say what they did wasn't illegal, so they aren't in trouble with the law, but they could be facing some consequences from the military.
The service members have been returned to their chain of command, and the incident is under investigation.
Now, police say this is just a good reminder that pranks like this one can, of course, alarm the community, and so they encourage people not to create scenes like this.
In sports news this morning, high school sports in Eastern Washington is making waves with multiple schools bringing home state championships. And one of those teams, Columbia Burbank High School, just earned its first ever state title in any sport. The Columbia Burbank boys basketball team started playing together before high school. And as freshmen, they helped the team finish 6th in the boys 2B state tournament about 3 years ago. Now each time finishing better than the previous years, taking 3rd in 2023 and then falling just short in last year's championship game against Colfax.
An unbelievable group to overcome, the loss last year in the state championship game and have all these guys back and to be able to get back to that spot and then to win the state championship was just really special.
The Burbank community is celebrating this historic win with the parade for the team. That'll be tomorrow, and it'll be followed by a barbecue. That'll be from 6 to 8 p.m. All right, check this out. The Pasco High School dance team continues to celebrate their great season, and this time they're getting citywide recognition.
Yeah, this is pretty neat. At the start of the city council meeting, Pasco's mayor, Pete Serrano, presented the dance hip-hop team with a proclamation. All the team members and coaches were there to receive the recognition. Family members and staff from Pasco School District even showing up to support the team. This team is being recognized for their accomplishments this season.
I'm honored to commend you on your well-deserved success. This is an exceptional achievement. It's a testament to the hard work and the dedication you've poured into your craft, and you've truly exemplified the power of teamwork, tenacity, and passion. Countless hours of practice, perseverance through challenges, and an unwavering commitment to excellence have led you to this incredible moment. And you have a well-earned, deserved place among the best.
Mayor Serrano says that the team's dedication exemplifies the spirit of Pasco. The team is competing in this year's state tournament after qualifying as District 6 4A champions for the hip hop and show category. I love watching them dance.
Yeah, look at them go. I wish I could dance like that. Wow.
Oh. I know, wouldn't that be great?
We could dream.
Exactly.
And still so much more ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. Coming up next, new rules set to go into effect this month could make it harder for some people to get their Social Security benefits. We have the details coming up in your national news.
And giving you that live look outside this morning from our Yakima Federal camera at the Apple Valley Studios here in Kennewick. When we come back, Stacey Lee will have your first alert forecast at 6:08, and we're back after the break.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Looking for a new appliance but don't want to wait weeks for delivery? At Fred's Appliance, our Get It Today inventory makes sure you don't have to. Thanks to our fully stocked warehouses, we have a vast selection of appliances ready for you right now. From refrigerators to washing machines, ovens to dryers, you name it, we have it ready to go. No more waiting, no more delays. Just the appliance you need when you need it. Fred's Appliance. If we advertise it, we've got it. Visit any of our showrooms and get your new appliance today.
Yakima Federal Savings and Loan was founded in 1905 and has kept your money safe and sound for 120 years. Your deposits at YakFed help people buy homes and build strong communities. We believe in giving back, proudly supporting local events and organizations that make a difference where we all live and work. With 10 local branch locations, we're committed to our communities and keeping your money secure. Experience the difference. Call, click, or come by and make the switch today.
Ready to make beautiful music? It's time for the Trade Up event at Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos. Trade in your current piano and upgrade to the instrument of your dreams. Whether it's a breathtaking grand or a state-of-the-art digital model, we'll help freshen up your music. With expert guidance and flexible financing, your dream piano is closer than you think. Start your musical journey today at DickersonsTriCityPianos.com and come visit our store in Richland.
And now a joke from Yolks Fresh Market. What's a basketball player's favorite cheese? Swiss.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE. Wendy Redmond, Austin Reed, Stacy Lee weather. Apple Valley News Now on your side. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And happy Wednesday. It is the last day of winter, and look at this storm that is headed our way. That's going to bring heavy showers, heavy snow showers, and strong gusty winds to our area. We have a wind advisory in place for northeast Oregon, southeast Washington, but it's going to be windy all through the area. Look at this, gusts up to 55 miles an hour. And again, really that I-84 corridor, worried about those folks. Lots of trucks go through that area. Winter weather alerts also we've got for the southern portion of the Washington Cascades, the Oregon Cascades. Look at those totals, pretty impressive amounts of snow occurring late tonight through Thursday. And then there's another one coming up this weekend. There's your day planner. Again, a little cool out the door. Temperatures in the upper 30s to low 50s by the middle of the day, and temperatures teetering just below 60 degrees later on. Here's your 7-day planning forecast. Pretty active weather. Keep your eye on the prize, though. Monday and Tuesday, your first official week of spring. Temperatures in the 70s. Those temperatures are going to be running well above our average. So in between now and then, we'll see breezy to gusty winds, temperatures teetering in the 50s. Then we'll start to see that warm up. And then there again, once again, we hit those 70-degree temperatures. So things are looking good as far as spring goes. Back to you, Jade.
Thanks so much, Stacey. 12 minutes after 6 in your national headlines this morning. A new rule starts March 31st, and it could make it harder for some people to collect their Social Security benefits. People who can't prove their identity online will have to physically visit a field office. Another rule will bar beneficiaries from changing bank account information by phone. The Trump administration saying that these rules are being put into place aimed at reducing fraud. Now, online services will still be available. And convicted killer Lori Vallow Daybell saying she plans to represent herself in court, this time in Arizona, where she's facing murder conspiracy charges in the death of her fourth husband, Charles Vallow, who was shot to death by Lori's brother. Vallow was in court just yesterday complaining that she can't get everything she needs to defend herself while in prison because she doesn't have a phone and only gets an hour of free time a day. Her trial is scheduled to start April 7th. Vallow and her husband, Chad Daybell, have already been convicted in Idaho of killing her 2 children and his previous wife. Still much more ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. Coming up next, we'll check back in with Stacy Lee. She'll have your full First Alert forecast as we give you that live look outside this morning from our Yakima Federal Cam here at the Apple Valley Studio in Kennewick. It's 6:14 and we're back after the break.
I've always had an eye for opportunity. As a kid, I was hustling, selling candy, mowing lawns, you name it. That drive never left me. The first time I tasted crumble, it was clear to me this was more than just a cookie. From that moment, I knew this was a chance to bring the taste of something new to our neighborhood, but I couldn't do it alone. That's where Happel came in. With their support, I was able to secure the loan that brought crumble to our community. Where do you credit union?
Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
It's the wall-to-wall sale at Furniture Row, and that means every sofa, dining group, and bed is on sale. Find sofas in super soft velvet to stylish, sophisticated lounging, dining groups with gorgeous planked detailing to contemporary two-toned finishes, sleek beds with practical storage, to traditional style with casual touches. Save 30% on all Doctor's Choice mattresses, or get 60 months no interest. Shop today and save during the wall-to-wall sale only at Furniture Row.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient, so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
Austin Reed is a television news leader with a passion for unique stories that have affected positive change for more than 20 years.
Get the best local news coverage every day, right here.
Wendy Redmond, Austin Reed, Stacey Lee, Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Gen Z has officially canceled ankle socks. Are they out?
Yeah.
Tell us why.
Just 'cause.
Next live, Hugh Jackman. Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. The 3-Degree Guarantee, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacey Lee.
And Wednesday is here. Looks like the Tri-Cities is starting to wake up. Traffic moving along on our Dust Devil Skycam. Final day of winter, 32 degrees, and winter's hanging on, at least in our mountain areas. Winds are light so far today at 3 miles per hour. That is going to change a little bit later. Because of this, we have a strong system moving in off the shore. It's going to bring heavy mountain snow to the Cascade Mountains. Look at the rain showers all up and down the coast. It will continue to make its way across to the eastern portion. We'll see some scattered showers here in the lower elevations, but you'll continue to see some snowfall. We do have, let's time things out on Futurecast radar. Here we go, around 2 o'clock. That's when we'll start to really see the snow showers picking up in the Cascades. A little bit later on, some scattered showers through the region, and then you'll start to see some snow picking up here in the foothills of the Blues with our showers moving through our region. So a very active weather pattern, lots of moisture associated with that, and we need that snowpack for this time of year to keep our water tables good for the spring so everybody can water their yards. Let's talk about the wind alerts. Again, wind advisories impacting here this entire section in blue, but it's going to be gusty and windy all through the area. In fact, let's time things out. Here's where you're going to start to see those winds really picking up here in the south. Then as those winds get stronger, they'll start to move up into the Columbia Basin. Foothills of the Blues, 42-mile-an-hour gusts for Walla Walla. That's pretty strong. Also Snoqualmie Pass. Look at Sadish Pass. So very active wind event going on through Thursday morning, and then that will expire. We do have high pollen counts. If you're starting to sniffle and sneeze, I've been already dosing up on my allergy meds. All right, tonight, a little bit warmer than we have been seeing, but still on the cool side, especially here in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. The rest of the area looking a little bit warmer than we have been seeing. Let's take a look at your 7-day plan. planning forecast. Look at those breezy winds. First day of spring officially tomorrow, but those gusty winds are going to be a problem for us going towards the weekend and into next week. But I'll take it when I see 72 degrees on Monday. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. Again, those breezy winds, chance of showers on and off throughout the week, and those temperatures hitting the 70s for the first part of spring. Here's Ellensburg with 40s and 50s, a little bit cooler at night, but still those temperatures moving close to 70, flirting with it next week. In Walla Walla, look for some overcast skies, chances of showers Friday through Sunday with 74 degrees in the forecast for Tuesday. Here's Hermiston. We're also looking at some warm weather Monday and Tuesday. So very, very busy through the area. First day of spring tomorrow. Enjoy this final day of winter. Stay with us. There's more Good Morning Northwest when we come back.
To me, Harlem is home. But home is also your body.
Last one, everyone.
I asked myself, why doesn't Pilates exist in Harlem? So I started my own studio. Getting a brick and mortar in New York is not easy. Chase Inc. has supported us from Studio 1 to Studio 3. When you start small, you need some big help, and Chase Inc. was that for me.
Earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials with the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
Time isn't just minutes or hours. It's the moments spent where and with the people who make home feel like home. That's why our newly expanded service department is here and open 7 days a week to get you in, out, and on your way. Any make, any model, same day. Get express service, same day at McCurley Chevrolet.
When uncertainty falls upon your freedom, you need an unwavering champion. We're dedicated to not just tipping the scales in your favor, but also delivering an unwavering and relentless defense. With over 5 decades of experience, we'll fiercely defend your freedom and secure the most favorable outcome. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Hi, I'm Rowdy with Total Energy Management. For 40 years, we've been keeping the Tri-Cities comfortable with top-notch heating and air conditioning services. We take pride in delivering exceptional service and unbeatable deals. Right now, you can save big with up to $4,900 in rebates and tax credits on a new Carrier heating and cooling system. So turn to the experts at Total Energy Management to ensure your house is the perfect temperature year-round. Visit TEMINC.com or call 946-4500 to learn more.
Higher prices may be on the horizon, but right now you can lock in the best deals during the spring cleaning event at McCurley Mazda. This March, bring your trade, clean or dirty, and get an extra $500 off any vehicle purchase. Your old vehicle helps you save more today. Plus, get exclusive low-rate financing and special event savings on new and pre-owned vehicles. Outsmart the market and the potential of rising prices, and lock in your savings today at McCurley Mazda.
Stacy Lee, KFKView First Alert Weather. Watch weeknights.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In entertainment news, we're getting a look at a movie trailer for a sequel that's going to make a lot of people very happy.
Okay, and we're also looking at who's headlining Lollapalooza, one of the country's biggest music festivals that takes place in Chicago.
That's right. Here's all the latest on what's happening in Hollywood.
I haven't swung a club in years.
Happy Gilmore 2 has dropped its first trailer. Adam Sandler returns as the hockey player turned professional golfer after a long absence. Christopher McDonald is back as Gilmore's nemesis, Shooter McGavin. The sequel also features cameos from Travis Kelce and a host of golf's biggest stars, including Rory McIlroy. Happy Gilmore 2 tees off on Netflix July 25th. Olivia Rodrigo has been announced as one of the headliners of Lollapalooza 2025. She joins Tyler, the Creator, Sabrina Carpenter, Luke Combs, Korn, and many others. More than 170 acts will perform across 8 stages in Chicago. The 4-day music festival kicks off at the end of July. Tickets go on sale this Thursday.
Hey, are you single?
I'm a matchmaker. Give me a call if you want to meet somebody.
We're getting our first look at Materialists. That's director Celine Song's follow-up to her 2023 film Past Lives, nominated for Best Picture that year. Her new movie stars Dakota Johnson as a matchmaker involved in a love triangle of her own. Chris Evans and Pedro Pascal also star. And retired actor Bruce Willis turns 70 today. And that's what's happening in Hollywood. Zoreen Shah, ABC News.
And happy birthday to Bruce.
There we go. Happy birthday, Bruce. And don't mess up Happy Gilmore.
Oh, don't mess it up.
Sequels can either be really good or really bad.
Lately, sequels just aren't doing it for me because it's like it's too HD. You know, I don't know. There's just
Like the
something
old
missing
school
for me.
feel of it.
I
I
don't
know.
know what it is. Maybe it's just that. I don't know. We'll see if it's good. It's Adam Sandler, so it should be funny.
It should be funny, yeah. All right, so much more ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. Some residents in Pasco say they're not so happy about the city's decision regarding an adjustment on their irrigation utility rates. And it all comes after this decision was made with months of discussion and feedback.
And coming up in your next half hour, we have how this will affect new and existing customers, plus why exactly some people aren't on board.
The Subaru A Lot to Love event is here, which means it's time for some spring cleaning at McCurley Subaru. And this March, your trade is worth more than ever. Right now, we're giving you an extra $500 off any vehicle purchase when you trade in a vehicle, plus special event savings on every new and pre-owned vehicle. And with exclusive low-rate financing, driving home a new ride has never been easier. Get to McCurley Subaru today, where your trade is worth more this March.
What makes New unique? The amazing customer service that we offer to our patients. They know that they're heard, that they're listened to, and we genuinely care about their well-being.
From the second I walked in that office, I felt seen, I felt heard, I didn't feel judged. It just was like, we're a team and we're gonna figure this out.
I had a rare form of breast cancer. Dr. Fedino has just been fantastic. She was really just on my side and helping me, and I'm so relieved and blessed that I went there.
I'm nowhere near diabetic, and I feel amazing. And I lost 55 pounds, and I've been able to keep it off.
She had saved my life because if she hadn't taken just that moment to ask me one extra question, I absolutely would have had an ugly cancer 6 months later.
Go to newuwomensclinic.com to explore the countless ways that wellness meets beauty.
This is my dad's superhero chair. My dad needed this chair because he had knee surgery when I beat him in basketball.
Meredith Furniture has superhero chairs that most people call lift chairs. They have any type of chair you need, supportive, stylish, and so easy to use. Find the perfect lift chair for your loved ones at Meredith Furniture, where comfort meets convenience. Meredith Furniture on South First in Washington, right next to Hobby Lobby.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next-level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
It's time for the best deals across the full lineup. F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. You've got Maverick and the North American 2025 Truck of the Year, Ford Ranger, fully prepared.
Did you sleep here last night?
If you stay ready, you don't need to get ready. And this crew is Truck Month ready.
Lease a 24 F-150 STX 4x4 for $399 a month for $36, or buy with 1.9% for $36, only at your local Ford dealer.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good Wednesday morning, and thanks so much for waking up with us. Joining us here for Good Morning Northwest, I'm Jade Elliott.
I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Stacy Lee.
All right, Stacey, so winter is almost over, so we can't say winter is coming. We got to say spring is coming. Spring is coming.
It's going to spring on in early in the morning, 2 a.m. So, yeah, final day of winter.
And it's going to feel like
the snow in the mountains haven't got the message yet, but that's okay.
This is when my mom says I need to start doing spring cleaning.
Right.
She just rallies the entire house together. Yeah.
It makes you feel like you need to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get your life together.
Right before spring hits. Yeah.
Fold my laundry.
Oh, I just need to put mine away.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
I know. How's that 3 degree looking? Because Josh has been on a roll, and I think you're going to take over real nicely.
Yeah, well, last time I filled in for Josh, I busted his forecast. So,
do it again.
You know, if you want to get signed up for this, you could be a winner. But let's talk about it. Yesterday, he was right on the money, forecast high 56. It was actually 54 degrees, so now the jackpot is $350. Let's see what I'm going to go with today. I'm going to go with 50, advanced, there you go, 58 degrees. And if we hit that or within 3 degrees, we'll add another $25. So wish me luck on that. All right, let's take a live look outside. It is starting, the sun's starting to rise. It's beautiful. It's chilly this morning, though, in Yakima, 28 degrees right there. Look at the humidity's kind of up there as that moisture is going to start moving in. Winds are light at 3 miles an hour. Sunset tonight at 7:08. I love seeing that as well. Those later days definitely coming. Now, it is cool all through the area. Hanford 27, 34 in Hermiston. A little bit warmer here in the foothills. Walla Walla up to 39 right now. 29 in Sunnyside. So planning your day, a little bit chilly to start with, temperatures in the 30s and 40s. This is where we're going to start to see that moisture move into the area. First Ellensburg, then down the Yakima Valley, eventually making its way into the Columbia Basin. So overall, we have a very quiet start for today. Look for increasing clouds through the afternoon. Those showers going to happen later in the evening and overnight. Mountain snow showers will start this afternoon, and those gusty winds, unfortunately, are here. There's a wind advisory today. I'll give you more coming up in my first alert full weather forecast. Jessica, Jade.
Thank you, Jade. And new information. Thank you, Stacey. Jade was not thanking Jade for the weather.
Right here.
Yeah, she's right there. Well, we're going to start with new information in this half hour, and we're learning not all residents are happy with the city of Pasco's decision on an irrigation utility rate adjustment, but this comes after months of discussions and feedback. Our Monique Ledesma has more on why some people weren't on board, and she also reports how this rate change will affect new and existing customers.
Barajas. For clarification, this is for option B?
Correct.
No.
Mayor Pro Tem Milne Yes. and Mayor Serrano. Yes. It passes 6-1.
The city of Pasco had two options to vote on, one called option A and the other option B. The majority voted for option B, meaning current users can expect to see a 17.75 increase for the first 3 years. And the last 3 years is a 3% increase for existing customers. Pasco Mayor Pete Serrano says current users can see about a $12 increase per year 1 through 3, and roughly a $5 increase years 4 through 6.
It seemed to be the fairest approach. It does assess an increased cost on the developers, and it also allows those who have used the system for years to actually bear their portion of the burden. You know, I've been here 10 years, and while I've had some increases, maybe not that exorbitant, but we want to make sure the system lasts. We cannot not have a water system.
Mayor Serrano says for anyone who is a developer, which means if you're building in Pasco, whether it's commercial, residential, or industrial, they will see a $1,000 connection fee for each water system as they schedule their permitting fees. As to how this new increase will help with consistent maintenance.
The pipes, you know, that conveys waters, any of the water lift stations, we've had some budget where we've had to allocate towards the lift stations. So anything that's going to convey the water will continually be maintained. And anytime you see digging up a road to replace that, that's where this is where it comes from.
Mayor Serrano says this change was something the city needed to do.
Hopefully they've caught the message that this is to make sure the water system doesn't fail, to make sure that we have adequate balances to, make sure it's preserved. There are opportunities for low-income and senior folks to seek some sort of qualifying exemption.
Mayor Serrano says for those seeking exemption, they can apply by going down to City Hall on the first floor through their finance staff members or through the Ask Pasco app and on their website. Reporting in Pasco, Monique Ledesma for Good Morning Northwest.
Thank you, Monique. And Mayor Serrano also says community members can see this new rate change as early as in a month.
6:34 and a follow-up on the Tri-City Americans this morning. The team has 3 games left in the regular season, and we're learning more about that game that was postponed after a fight between 2 players last week. AM's defense man Terrell Goldsmith had to be hospitalized after a fight with Seattle Thunderbirds' Ashton Cumbie. The AM saying that Goldsmith is doing well. He is still home resting, and that game was postponed to this Sunday. Puck will drop at 4:05, and it'll be shortened just down to 2 periods because it was postponed in the second period. So after that incident, as you can imagine, fans from all across the league rallied around both players, showcasing just how supportive the hockey community is. Head coach Stu Barnes says although the team has had some ups and downs, he thinks this will just strengthen them.
Leadership is really important this time of year. I think that when playoffs start, I think it's a lot of nerves. Everybody gets it's exciting. It's a new thing for a few guys that have never been in playoffs. So I think having the leaders around and guys that have kind of been there and done that is important because they're able to kind of settle things down and say, hey, no problem.
Now, aside from the Seattle game, the team has 2 other games left. They'll travel to Portland on Friday to take on the Winterhawks. Then they come back home Saturday for a matchup with the Spokane Chiefs. And then again, they'll play that postponed game on Sunday. Of course, best of luck to the team, and we are wishing for a speedy recovery for Goldsmith. 6:35, still ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. Are you looking for a best friend? Is that the one thing missing in your life? Well, we could have exactly what you need, and we're going to introduce you to him on Operation Best Friend.
Such a cutie, but first, Stacey Lee's going to have how your day is looking for today weather-wise, and that is in just a few minutes.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
I met a cute poodle outside. She said everyone's talking about you and how you work for free.
When you're injured and have the heavy hitter on your team, we win or it's free. Hello? That cute poodle you were talking to wants to have a play date.
Let's go.
Call 853-2222.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off, plus a free thermostat on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
I have 2 options for you to take a look at. When it's time for an update or complete remodel.
Just watch yourself there. So here, guys, we're going to rip everything down to the stud.
Rebath is with you every step of the way, from design and products to removal and installation.
Okay, what do you guys think?
We handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Yakima Federal Savings and Loan was founded in 1905 and has kept your money safe and sound for 120 years. Your deposits at YakFed help people buy homes and build strong communities. We believe in giving back, proudly supporting local events and organizations that make a difference where we all live and work. With 10 local branch locations, we're committed to our communities and keeping your money secure. Experience the difference. Call, click, or come by and make the switch today.
For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today at our brand new location on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
I met a cute poodle outside. She said everyone's talking about you and how you work for free.
When you're injured and have the heavy hitter on your team, we win or it's free. Hello? That cute poodle you were talking to wants to have a play date.
Let's go.
Call 853-2222.
Wendy Redman is a leader in broadcast news. She breaks big stories, produces special reports that make a difference, and brings the news home each evening.
It's sometimes dramatic, but always informative.
Wendy Redman, Austin Reed, Stacey Lee, Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Gen Z has officially canceled ankle socks. Are they out?
Yeah. Tell us why.
Just 'cause. Next live, Hugh Jackman. Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacey Lee.
And good Wednesday morning, final day of winter and a gorgeous sunrise in the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities area right now. 32 degrees on our Yakima Federal Skycam. Our feels like temp though 29, so still a little bit chilly out the door. Look for our sunset tonight at 7:08. Lots going on weather-wise. Most impactful for us today is going to be the strong gusty winds. They're going to start picking up in the Pilot Rock, Pendleton area, this area first, and then make its way on up to the foothills of the Blues and eventually into the Columbia Basin. Gusts up to 55 miles an hour. Again, that is going to be the biggest impacts. If you're crossing those mountains, look at some of these snow totals. Very impressive for the Cascades and the Blues. So winter weather alerts will be in place till 11 o'clock on Thursday night. Planning your day out today, looking good. Again, partly cloudy, and you'll continue to see that. We should stay dry in the Tri-Cities anyway until later this evening. But look at these temperatures, close to 60 degrees. Walla Walla, too bad it wasn't the balloon stampede right now, because it's a beautiful day for that there. Partly cloudy skies. Those winds, though, picking up in Walla Walla, 4 o'clock 56. So, yeah, they wouldn't be able to fly those balloons in those winds. In Yakima, look for a little bit more overcast skies and a better chance of seeing some showers in the early evening. Temperatures will top out at 4, right under 50 degrees. So very active day, you guys. And we've got a lot going on coming up also. I'll talk about the coming spring solstice as we get there very soon. So again, enjoy this final day of winter.
And it's now time for Operation Best Friend, and today we have a lovable rascal. We're introducing you to Rascal.
Little rascal. He is with the Pit Bull Pen. He's very special. He loves humans, he loves other pets, and he wants to give you a lot of love.
That's right. He was in here yesterday. I got to meet him. So is Rascal the right pet for you? Take a look.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by As You Wish Houses, Christine Connolly Realtor, and by Manthite Group Cross Country Mortgage.
Hi everyone, I'm Brooklyn Huff and I'm with the Pit Bull Pen, and today I brought a special guest. I brought Rascal. He's a 9-month-old puppy. He is bulletproof. He gets along with dogs. He gets along with cats. He loves everybody. He would be best in a home with children, probably over 5, because he is still a puppy, so he's kind of just learning how to use all his limbs properly. He does have your classic pitty tail where it's like a little whip, but he's always wiggling. He does love to be outside, and he loves to have dog friends and everything like that. He's what we call a 3-strike, so he's a male black pitty, and those are the least adopted dogs, so we would really love to find him a home before he hits a year old. He currently lives with a foster, and he has a bunch of foster siblings, some big dogs and some small dogs. He doesn't really quite understand his size, so he does get along with the small dogs, but sometimes he can be a little rowdy. But yeah. He said he loves his little brothers. He will be at our adoption event this Saturday, and you can meet him and get to know him, and he just loves to say hi, so even if you just wanted to say hi to him, you can. If you are missing the event this Saturday, you can apply on our website, or you can go on our Facebook. So we would schedule a meet and greet, and if you have any other dogs, we would do that, and our adoption coordinator would reach out to you and kind of figure everything out with you. She's really good about helping you through the process. So that's how you would get to either meet him or adopt him, is either apply at our website, or you could come to our adoption event this Saturday and meet him.
Little baby.
So cute, and little bark.
I like his little white socks.
Oh, yeah, you have socks on.
Little lover. All right, so much more ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. We have your morning sprint and everything you need to know as you head out the door this morning. It's 6:43, giving you that live look outside from our Legends Skycam.
That is gorgeous.
In Richland from Columbia Point. Isn't that gorgeous? Over the mighty Columbia this morning, looking at Howard Damon Park. We're back after the break.
This ain't no disco, and it ain't no lighted dance floor either. This is Legends Casino Hotel's Money Moves. We're giving away $36,000 every Thursday in March. Just use your Legends Rewards card to stack up entries, and you could be moving a guaranteed $12,000 into the pocket of your John Travolta-like leisure suit. On second thought, forget the leisure suit, but go ahead and blast the Bee Gees. You should be dancing on your way to Legends Money Moves in March.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Injured on the road or on the job? Visit FromBackAutumn.com. Gather vital information on your type of injury claim. Chat live about your needs. Even schedule a free consultation. From Back in Autumn. Bulldog Tough.
It's the Blue Compass RV Spring Blowout Sale. Pick your RV, pick your payment. With new RVs from $97 a month. Every RV comes with a 1-year VIP membership to RV Complete. A $5,000 value. Visit us online or in-store today.
Feeling overwhelmed? It's time to shed your worries, literally. At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got the perfect shed to clear the clutter, create space, and bring peace to your life. Man cave, playhouse, done. Want something custom? We'll build it just the way you want it. And we deliver for free. Spring is here. Shed the mess, shed the stress. See dealer for special pricing. Visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds today, 3680 West Van Giesen in West Richland, or 3005 Yakima Valley Highway in Sunnyside.
Weekdays at 11, after the view.
You've got a date with Access Daily.
Food.
Food is good. All of it.
Self-improvement.
It's my all-time favorite thing.
And, of course, fun.
You don't know this.
Plus, your favorite celebrities.
We got some new friends that join us. They're ready to party.
Access Daily.
Yep, it's the perfect date with a lot of great company. We've got you covered.
Then at noon, it's GMA3. What you need to know. Access Daily. Weekdays at 11, after the view, on Apple Valley News Now.
Hi, I'm Rowdy with Total Energy Management. For 40 years, we've been keeping the Tri-Cities comfortable with top-notch heating and air conditioning services. We take pride in delivering exceptional service and unbeatable deals. Right now, you can save big with up to $4,900 in rebates and tax credits on a new Carrier heating and cooling system. So turn to the experts at Total Energy Management to ensure your house is the perfect temperature year-round. Visit TEMINC.com or call 946-4500 to learn more.
Survival rates for colon cancer can be as high as 90% with early detection. There's more about colon cancer screening at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Prosser Digestive Health Center reminds us that colon cancer screening saves lives. This is how we care.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And happy Wednesday to you, this final day of winter with a beautiful sunrise on our Yakima Skycam this morning, Yakima Federal Skycam. 32 degrees. It's a little cool out the door. Do bundle. You're going to have to kind of layer and then unlayer. Wind's light right now, but that is not going to stay. Let's take a look at this active weather pattern moving in off the coast. Heavy showers all the way down into Northern California. We're going to see some snow showers moving across the Cascades, heavy at times, all the way down into the Oregon Cascades and across our region with more rain. Look at some of these snow totals. Very impressive when you see up to 17 inches there. Take a look at the Blues also, 5 to 8 inches of snow above 4,500. Now the gusty winds could be a problem. It will not quite be a blizzard, but it could feel like a blizzard if you're driving through those mountain passes in eastern Oregon. Let's take a look at our Futurecast radar. There comes the snow. You'll start to see that around 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in the Cascades. A little bit later in the day, we'll start to see chances of rain. Hit or miss in the Tri-Cities early, but later on, those showers will move on through the area, and we'll continue to see snow showers in the Cascades and then, of course, in the Blues as well. So lots going on as far as futurecast goes. Here's your wind alerts. They're kicked in today also at 5 o'clock through 5 a.m. tomorrow. Very blustery winds all up and down our region. And even though the Tri-Cities and Hermiston is not included in the advisory, it's going to be very windy here as well. Here's our futurecast just to give you an idea of what to expect. Look at these blustery winds, and they'll start here in the south across Snoqualmie, also very windy. The winds will start to really increase in the Columbia Basin Tri-Cities as we get into the nighttime, those overnight hours, 30 and 35 mile an hour. Dayton, very, very windy, so batten down the hatches and the foothills of the Blues for yourself tonight. It's going to be pretty blustery. Temperatures tonight, we're staying in the 30s. Most of us above the freezing level. A little bit chilly still in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Here's the big news. Spring arriving overnight at 2:01 a.m. Pacific time. Equal amounts of daylight and darkness at all latitudes. That's what it's going to look like. So welcome in spring early tomorrow. Look for those gusty and breezy winds, showers through the area, temperatures hitting the 70s, as next week will be our first official full week of spring. Wet weather possible Friday and Sunday in Yakima, with spring ushering in on Thursday, and those 70s also possible there as well. Here's Ellensburg. Look for those breezy winds and a better chance of showers on Friday and possibly again on Sunday, as we have another system moving through the area over the weekend. Breezy to gusty winds, unfortunately, for the next 7 days in the Walla Walla and foothills of the Blues, with temperatures in the 70s. Here's what it looks like in Hermiston. So great weather on the way. First day of spring tomorrow, so be happy. Stay with us. We've got more. Here's what's happening on GMA.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. In this morning's GMA First Look, former Bachelorette Katie Thurston opening up about her breast cancer journey.
Like the worst feeling I've ever felt. Like you're just devastated. You're so devastated. It's so shocking. As a 34-year-old woman, it's just, you're not prepared.
She says it all started when she noticed a small lump, but initially she didn't think anything of it. In February, Katie was diagnosed with stage 3 triple positive ductal carcinoma.
It just feels like a lot of things you've had to decide very, very quickly.
You're on like survival mode. Like you don't have a choice. You show up or you die. And I hate to say it that way, but like you just, every day you have an appointment, every day you have to show up. You don't have a choice.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more of our interview with former Bachelorette Katie Thurston. With your GMA First Look, I'm Eva Pilgrim, ABC News, New York.
Touch can mean so many things, even for children with moderate to severe eczema. Touch can stir a sense of wonder, can make a ride go smoothly, and make a smile stretch ear to ear. Dupixent can help your child stay ahead of eczema with clearer skin and noticeably less itch. When a touch is all in good fun, Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your child's skin from within. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain, vision changes, or blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma or other medicines without talking to your doctor. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists. Help your child feel the heal and see the difference. Reach out to your child's eczema specialist today.
Now, the morning sprint.
Time is now 6:52. It's time for your morning sprint. We're going to start off with your national headlines. A new rule starting on the 31st could make it harder for some people to collect their Social Security benefits. It states people who can't prove their identity online will have to visit a field office. Also, another rule on March 29th will bar people from changing their bank account information through the phone. The Trump administration says these rules are aimed at reducing fraud, and this comes as the agency closes some offices to try and reduce its workforce. Online services will still be available, but many people who collect Social Security benefits are seniors.
Oh, the FBI is asking people and companies to take extra steps to protect their Outlook and Gmail accounts. The warning comes after a group of developers targeted critical industries with ransomware called Medusa and breached the data of hundreds of victims. So here's some tips for protection the FBI has. They say turn on two-factor authentication, check for software updates, be cautious when it comes to file downloads and also links from social media, email marketing, and file sharing tools, and download your important data to your hard drive so it's still accessible in the event of a hack. 6:53, and look at your top 5 local things you need to know this morning. 2 wrongful death lawsuits have been filed after 2 separate crashes in Benton County this month. The first, the family of Josier Sanchez suing Washington State Patrol Trooper Sarah Clayson. Authorities say that she was off duty and driving under the influence when she crashed into Sanchez. The second lawsuit from the family of Antonio Aguirre suing Matthew Mason for crashing into Aguirre's car head-on. The attorney in both cases saying that these deaths were preventable. Now Mason has been charged. Charges for Clayson are still pending.
And authorities are attempting to locate and arrest this man. His name is Raul Morfin Diaz, and he's wanted for rape of a child and child molestation. Authorities say his whereabouts are unknown, but they're offering up to $1,000 for any information leading to his arrest. Call police if you know anything.
And we're getting a closer look at the damage done at the bathroom at the Two Rivers Park in Findlay. It caught fire last week. Now, as you can see from this video taken just yesterday, it's been tagged with graffiti. We've reached out to officials trying to get more information on the investigation into the graffiti and the cause of the fire. And once we have that, we'll get it to you.
And 2 Forever 21 stores in our region will be shutting down. The store at the Valley Mall in Union Gap and the one at Columbia Center in the Center Mall in Kennewick. And this comes after the company files for bankruptcy for a second time in 6 years. A total of 9 Washington stores will be impacted, and liquidation sales will be held at all the stores.
The Columbia Burbank High School boys basketball team recently earned the school its first ever team state title for any sport. And to celebrate, the community in Burbank is having a parade and a barbecue for the team. It's all happening tomorrow at the school from 6 to 8.
And trending this morning, the pair of stranded NASA astronauts have finally splashed back down to Earth. Well, this is a journey that I feel like we've been on with them.
100%.
Because we've been hearing so much about it.
Yes. Can you imagine? Think about how excited we are to have them back, and
yes.
how excited they are to be back.
Exactly.
So it was all after an unexpected 9-month stay in space. They were only supposed to stay there for about 10 days. The spacecraft carrying Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams landed in the water off the coast of Florida near Tallahassee. Take a look at that coming down just yesterday evening.
And 9 months, think about that. You can make a baby in 9 months. That's
Yeah,
how long they were gone.
Exactly. And we all know, anyone who's been pregnant, you know how long 9 months can be.
Right. And the astronauts were alongside 2 others in a SpaceX Crew 9 Dragon capsule. It was being used as part of a routine International Space Station rotation mission.
And Wilmore and Williams first launched into space last June on a rocky test flight of a Boeing Starliner spacecraft. NASA later decided it was too risky for them to return on that same vehicle. They extended the 1-week mission to many months long.
Yeah, so following yesterday's splash landing, several recovery vessels rushed to the scene. A large ship named Megan hauled the capsule out of the water. They were also met by dolphins.
That was so cool.
I know.
Yeah, really neat. And teams at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston will focus on getting the astronauts reacclimated to Earth. They'll undergo some medical checks on board the rescue ship and retrieve them from the water. So a lot to get used to after being gone so long.
At least
they
they're
learn how
here
to
for
walk,
spring.
basically.
Wow.
Yeah,
I know.
Wild.
They're here just in time for spring.
Yeah.
They left all of
winter.
summer. They came back for spring.
They missed
Not
winter.
bad.
Well,
Speaking of spring, it starts tomorrow.
that's
Stacey.
right. Let's recap some of our weather headlines for you today. A quiet start today, but then you'll see increasing clouds and PM showers and mountain snow. We have some winter weather advisories up there. Here comes the winds. In fact, very, very gusty. We have wind alerts in place. We could see gusts up to 55 miles per hour in some areas, and even though the Columbia Basin or Tri-Cities area not included, you know how the wind is here. It's going to be pretty bad as well. Planning your day out the door. Again, a little bit of a chilly start, as you can see right now, and then things warming up later in the day.
Sounds great.
right,
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for watching Good Morning Northwest. You can always find updates on our website.
Good Morning America is next, and we'll be back with your local news and weather tonight at 5.
That's right. Stay warm. Have a great day.